Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe's Classic Video Games back with another great arcade game video for you this evening. We've been doing a lot of these racing games, and we finally got one of these ready that we figured we'd film a little video of. This is one of the absolute best racing games in my opinion. This is Atari's San Francisco Rush the Rock Alcatraz Edition. The sequel to San Francisco Rush. What a cool game and what a cool cabinet. We got this in probably a year ago, and it had a lot of issues. It had like the monitor problems, it had a board problem, which was the main issue. If the board's not working, nothing's working. Had some cosmetic issues, but we finally put our backs into it and got the thing working. One of the main problems with getting one of these working is that it needs a medium resolution monitor, so you have to have a certain type of monitor to put in it. If it needs a standard resolution monitor, sometimes we can do some things and make some stuff happen because you can use different tubes and stuff like that. But on a medium resolution monitor, you need a working medium resolution monitor, or this thing is not going to work. So, but we got it up and running. Oh yeah, we had to work on the seat too. This is a really iconic cabinet though. Like I love the way they did it. There were only 2 games in this cabinet with all the green, and that was the original San Francisco Rush, and then the sequel, Rush the Rock. So in San Francisco Rush, I think there were 3 tracks, and the whole premise of the game is that you're in San Francisco driving around the city on these made-up racetracks, of course. Really fun. Just a really cool arcade driver with good physics, I think. Fun physics. Not necessarily super realistic, but fun nevertheless. And then in this one, the sequel, Rush the Rock, which was an artwork swap. So you put new artwork on your cabinet. This was actually originally a San Francisco Rush, and then they upgraded it. So they put new artwork on it. That's new. This is new. This is new, and this is new. If you look closely on the back, it says San Francisco Rush the Rock Alcatraz Edition, but if you look real careful, the original San Francisco Rush artwork is underneath it. They didn't completely cover it up. We were going to paint over that, but then we thought, let's leave it. It's kind of neat. So they upgraded this this cabinet, and so you do that, you change out a hard drive, and you change out a couple chips on the game board, and now you have Rush the Rock. Well, Rush the Rock had 7 tracks, including the Alcatraz track. The Alcatraz track, doesn't it just sound cool? And it had more cars, and also it had the ability where I don't know if the original one had this or not, but you can race each track backwards too. So if you hold a certain button when you get ready to do your thing, it'll reverse the track. So make it a mirror image where you're basically everything's different. So cool game. I love the cabinet though. Just a cool cabinet, and it's on wheels, so you can roll it around very easily. It's got the shifter there, of course, with the reverse button that you never use unless you're really good, and I'm not. Sweet, sweet cabinet with sweet, sweet art. So basically, you can see what they did here too. That's the original Rush art, and they've just put on this top thing here that covered up where it said San Francisco Rush, and now it says San Francisco Rush the Rock Alcatraz Edition. I always like pointing out how they did these kits whenever they changed things, because a lot of people didn't realize that back in the day in the arcade. Some people were smart to it and caught on real quick, but a lot of people didn't realize that this wasn't a completely different game that had been rolled in. There's the marquee. The marquees on these always get kind of faded. You can get new ones. We did not. However, did you see that burn in whenever that went down? This tube was actually out of a Cruisin' USA cabinet that we had. It's got a little burn in from Cruising USA. But other than that, it looks really good. So I will set up the tripod and we'll play a little bit of Rush. One of my favorite driving games. There she is, the Rush chick. I believe this was about 1998, maybe a little earlier than that, 96 maybe. What a cool game. So there you are going down one of the big hills, of course, in San Francisco. And yeah, he landed on his top. If the wheels are up, you're doing it wrong. So there you go. I'll set up the tripod. Be back in a minute. All right, folks, we're going to play through it a little bit. Sorry about the weird camera angle. That's the only way I could get my big head out of the way. Rush. I do that all the time. It's pretty annoying, but all right, here we go. Rush. We better do beginner, people. I'm no expert. If you hit this, which button is it? See, that's how you swap it. But we'll do it normal. Again, I'm no expert. Let's go with beginner, folks, even though my car's ugly. The color of the car you can't change. We'll make it a cab. That'll help me a little bit. The color of the car is set up in the test menu. And I'm going to do automatic. 3, 2, 1. Look at my brake lights. Brake pedal's sticking a little bit. That's why it's doing that. There we go. I don't use the brakes anyway, so. See, since I'm using the easy car, it's not quite as fast as some of the other cars, so you can't really get going really fast with it. But I like it because it handles a lot better. Hidden areas too. Uh-oh, ruh-roh, ruh-roh. The hidden areas is right down there. Now, if you've seen any of my other, what's your name?
Nothing nasty now.
Nothing nasty now.
Spell it.
What?
That's your name.
That's your name. Play again. Play again. Believe I will. Rush. Let's pick a harder track. Extreme? I think not. Let's go over here. Oh, they're all extreme. Let's do downtown. Why not? Well, let's do the Rock. Why not? We're playing Rush the Rock. We have to play the Rock. Wow, I didn't know that you could get the bus. Rush. All right, here we are at Alcatraz. I gotta get that brake thing. Oh well, no big deal. I need to recalibrate the brake pedal. That's how you fix that. Beating up the love machine. Checkpoint. I thought I saw a shortcut. Look. Pardon me. Uh-oh. Oh, and I barely made it and then I died. Up a little bit, folks. Get off me, bro. This is how they escaped. Uh-oh. Yeah, that didn't work out how I wanted it to. Am I going fast enough? What? Oh, I made it. From that one this time. didn't quite make it.
Play it again. Play it again. Play it again.
Now, folks, think how embarrassing it is that I did that bad on it, and I actually owned the game.
Play it again. Play it again. Play it again.
Play again. Very, very cool game. I really like it, although I'm horrible at it. So there you go. That is San Francisco Rush the Rock. This was made by Atari in the dwindling days of Atari. They didn't last long after this, folks. This was one of their last great games. I love it. So there you go. Now, by the time you see this video, we may not have a San Francisco Rush anymore. It may have rushed on over to somebody else's house. But don't worry, check out our website. You can see all the things that we do have available right now on the website. It's at lionsarcade.com. Now, if you're local, stop by and you can see everything here in our showroom. We've got all kinds of stuff for sale at all times, tons of driving games. We're in downtown Rock Hill, South Carolina, which is about 15 minutes south of Charlotte, North Carolina. And if you're not local and you're not looking to buy an arcade game, we understand. Maybe you just like watching these videos. That's just fine. Subscribe to us here on YouTube by clicking the link below. And every time we film a video of a cool game like this to help you remember what the 80s and the 90s were like, it will send you an email letting you know that we uploaded a new video. Rush! So, we will see you next video.